Hey guys, Brad Gilmore here. Want to give a big shout out to our title sponsor, Walker Texas Lawyer. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident, whether that be a car, truck, motorcycle accident, or some kind of other issue, hit up Walker Texas Lawyer at 713-552-1117 or walkertexaslawyer.com.
Oh, Brad, what have you done now?
Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, and around the world. TV host, best-selling author, and radio personality Brad Gilmore brings you a collection of conversations with stars from movies.
Matthew McConaughey.
Brad Gilmore.
Mark Wahlberg.
Hey, how are you?
The legendary Mr. Christopher Lloyd. Christopher, how are we doing?
I'm doing good. Great introduction.
Jessica Alba and Lizzie Mathis. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you.
Kevin Costner joins us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Television.
Jimmy Fallon joins us this morning. Jimmy, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning. Thank you so much, Brad, for having me. I appreciate this, bud.
Kelly Ripa.
Brad, thank you for having me.
Comedy.
Jay Leno joins us. Jay, how you doing?
Hey, Brad, what's going on?
Chris Tucker is in the building. Chris Tucker, good morning to you.
Hey, Brad, and good morning to you. How are you?
George Lopez joins us right now. George, how are you doing, sir?
Good morning.
Music.
Lola Monroe.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
The legendary frontman of AC/DC, Brian Johnson, joins us right now. Brian, how you doing?
Good morning, Brad. What lovely to talk. You me funny lad.
Megan Trainor.
Thank you so much, Brad. You're awesome.
Chloe Bailey joins us. I appreciate the time.
Appreciate you.
And more. This is The Collection. Now your host, The Boat.
Brad Gilmore! And he's joining us right now, director whose films you've seen, I'm sure, dozens and dozens of times. He's got some comedy classics, and now he's bringing a thriller to theaters with The Housemaid, starring Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. Paul Feig, how you doing, sir?
Brad, I am great. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Well, you know what? Like, you have been on, I think, one of the great runs in cinematic history, and I mean this.
Wow, thank you.
I mean it. I mean it with Heat, with Spy, A Simple Favor, Another Simple Favor, and this film. I mean, they've been all great, but I see a central thing here. You're really good with strong female leads in these roles. I don't know what the psychology is behind that, but you seem to be really, really good at telling those kind of stories.
I just love telling those stories. I mean, I love working with great, talented women and, trying to find them three-dimensional roles in a way that they kind of have been denied for the last several decades on film. It's always kind of women tend to be sort of the backup to the men, and the men are doing the heroic things, and the women are saying, like, you got to stay home and you can't do that. And no, there's terrible roles. I want to see women the way that I know women, which are three-dimensional.
Yeah, in this film in particular, with Sydney and Amanda. So when did this get on your radar? How did you find the Housemaid?
Yeah, it was towards the end of last year, and I was just finishing up Another Simple Favor with Lionsgate, and they had this script, and so gave it to me, and it was actually unbeknownst to me, my producing partner Laura Fisher was behind the scenes, knew about this, and was trying to get it for me, and so yeah, they gave it to me, and it was Sydney Sweeney was already attached, who I've been dying to work with Sid, and I just loved the script, and then I went and read the book. And thought the book was fantastic, and then was able to work with the screenwriter Rebecca Sonnenschein to take stuff that she didn't bring over from the book and add it back, and then she did a great job of adding an extra ending, and we changed some things to give the book readers something new to see. And then for audience who haven't read the book, don't read the book, just come and see the movie, then you read the book.
See the movie first. See it a couple times.
Yeah, have more fun. You have more fun if you don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, so when you get a script like this and you see it for the first time, is it within the first few pages you're already starting to see the movie and your creative juices are going? Is that how you know, okay, I found a winner?
Yeah, it's usually within the first 10 pages. If I'm like struggling to get through that or like kind of want to put it down, then I know it's not for me. Yeah, you just kind of, there's something you hook into right away as a director that makes you go, okay, I can spend the next year of my life working on this. Because it really is it's like picking a spouse, because you are 24 hours a day, 7 days a week once you come onto a movie.
When Sydney's already attached, and obviously she did this year, she's had a phenomenal year. I mean, Eden with Ron Howard was great. Christy, she was so sensational in Christy and kind of transformative in both of those roles, really. And then this one is different than the previous one. She's very good at switching up and not kind of playing to the type you think that she would play to. So that's probably why it's so great to work with her as an actress.
Yeah, no, she's really a deep talent. I was so impressed when I saw a movie she did a number of years ago called Reality, and that was the one where I went, "Wow, she's like she knows what she's doing." Yeah, so it was a thrill to get her in this. But also when when I was reading the script, I was like, I can't imagine anybody other than her playing this role, and she just slid into it so perfectly.
What were the conversations that you had with her and Amanda, kind of how you wanted to play this? Because obviously it's a slow play in the way that things kind of unfold.
Yeah, it's definitely a slow burn. I didn't talk to them much about it. I'm very much, I don't rehearse or anything. I kind of want to get out of people's way. Once I cast them and I know that they're right for the role, I kind of want to see what they're going to do. So we get to set, I just kind of turn the cameras on and let them start doing what they're doing. And then I'm able to go like, oh, try this, try that, because I want to see what their natural instinct is and then kind of move them towards what I think I want. But usually their natural instinct is really the better one.
So you don't go in like with a certain, I'm sure you do. You have a certain goal, right? Yeah. I remember talking to Robert Zemeckis one time and he told me that they always look for the red dot in the scene. Like, what is this scene about? Look for the red dot. I think it's his parlance for it. Is that kind of what you're always like? Like, we can play around with it, but this is the point of this moment right now.
Yeah, no, so like a script is basically a very detailed blueprint. And so each scene has something you need out of it. Yeah, and the red dot is a great way to put it. But then you can get there of several different ways. And that's where the fun comes in. And that's where the creativity of your cast comes in. And that's why I'm very much not one of these directors like, you got to say it the way it's written. I'm not interested in that. Usually it's always usually very close to the way it's written. But I need them to interpret it because they're playing it. They're living it in the moment, and I can have something in my head. So many times I hear a line a certain way in my head, and then they don't say it that way, and I go like, "Oh, you can try," and they'll say, "Well, give me a line reading." And the minute I say it the way I want it, it sounds terrible. Then you're just like, "No, you just keep doing what you're doing." you talk. Everybody talks differently, and so you just got to get that individual voice up on the screen.
Who are like some directors for you that you kind of looked toward? Because when I was looking kind of through your filmography, and I actually say this earnestly. One of my favorites is, when we just lost him, was Rob Reiner. And what I loved about Rob is that he did a really great version of every genre of film, like a great rom-com, a great thriller, a great coming of age movie, a great fantasy film. Like, he knew how to do it really, really effectively. And I feel like you have a similar DNA to where you can find a really great version of this genre. I'm going to show it to you right here and now. Who are some of the people, though, you look toward?
Well, Rob, I got to become very friendly with Rob, and it's just devastating what happened. But yeah, we have a very similar past. We're both actors. He was on a much more popular show than I was on, but I was on a bunch of TV shows. And so, we really bonded over the idea of knowing how to give an actor like the safe space and create the safe environment where they can thrive. Because, we had both been in situations where, a director's like, just do this. And you shut down creatively if somebody's just like getting mad if you're experimenting or trying something. And so definitely Rob is a huge influence on me. Also, Howard Hawks was a big influence on me too, because, he did screwball comedies, then he did gangster movies, then he did Westerns, and there's, genres are fun to jump around in, because if a movie's good, it's good, not because of the genre, it's good because of the characters and the way that they, kind of portray themselves and the way that an audience relates to them. And the genre is just sort of the window dressing you hang everything on to have whatever story is going to drive you forward. But, any movie that has an amazing plot, but the characters aren't any good, is not really that engaging.
Yeah, if you just play the characters like they are on the script, it doesn't matter the genre, the story will come through like it's supposed to. Exactly. I definitely understand what you're saying. Well, Paul, congratulations on this film. It's called The Housemaid. The most debonair director in Hollywood, Paul Feig.
Wow, thank you, Brad. Back at you, sir.
Thanks, Brad.
Cheers.
Have a good one, sir.
You too. Have a great one.